you can't access anything else. You can't access... I don't think you can access Sam node on the Nexus. Memory will be on one of the 4 planets. That's all I can think. But the thing was, I was certain, because you know how it counts down how many memories are left? Maybe if I talked to somebody, because there was still stuff on the Nexus to do. My gosh, I feel like this is a major goose chase today. Everything is just, like, so uncertain. I just don't even know. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I don't mind it, but I don't want you guys to be disappointed. That's all it is. I don't mind going on the goose chase, because to me this is fun. It's an adventure to me. But for anybody having to watch it, it must be just annoying. Sorry. Sorry, but, you know. Yep. Time's up, Buttercup. Okay, I'm not going to give it that much more time, but obviously we're not going to get all the tasks done, and I may just skip them. Well, it's got a marker, so it must be something here. That's good news. At least, maybe. Unless it just sends me back and forth. Like, there was some mission that I did where it was sending me back and forth, and it never completed. I mean, I never could figure out what it was leading me to. It just kept sending me back and forth. It was weird. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, I think. Right? Addison. That was the next person I was thinking to talk to.
Hello again.
Alright. Well, we need to have a chat.
Ryder, I appreciate your good sense in backing Hager as ambassador.
You mean a Solarian, right?
Oh, the thought
That was the bomb, Snow. You got it done yesterday.
Did you have some other business?
No, it was another one, but I can't remember what it was. It was not recent. It was a while back. Mysterious benefactor. Okay, we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jean Carson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
There's someone else.
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner, a benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope, Jean Carson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Died alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was it investigated?
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis, but knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Okay. So, yeah, the bomb one was the other one that was, like, confusing. That one was weird. But there was another one where it kept sending me out the door, and then it tracked back in the door, and it never changed no matter where I went. It was like a loop. It was stuck.
I'm sorry.
I can't remember which one that was now because I've
Okay, what are we
finished
looking
it
for,
some
Sam?
other way.
Any information relating to Jean Garson's death?
Okay. Let's see what we can find. Garson investigation closed. Oops. Darn it, I didn't read it.
The only hard fact is that her...
Where did it go? There it is. Update to the missing persons report filed on Jean Garson. Maintenance crew found her body in a Nexus apartment. Severe burns were apparent, similar to others we saw who were killed during Scourge disaster. It's unclear how she got there, but confusion and disorientation during the Scourge event are likely. The events align with the timeline. She was reported missing. Bulletin was issued. Okay.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away.
On Kadara, I
need to check out
remember
that
the stupid
apartment.
lift that also
Environmental
linked to a
data
ship you
will
never
allow us
know
to
where you're
reconstruct
supposed
the
to
scene.
go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Investigate the Nexus apartment. Didn't I do that? No. Maybe I didn't. Where is the place? There's a lot of weird stuff, like... Hold on, why am I going to the docking bay?
Solarian arc. Reports suggest Perchero was intercepted by Ket forces in the Defino system. Reached for comment, officials refused to provide any details on the status
Because
of the
it's
arc
over here
or its
somewhere?
inhabitants. But they do confirm the Solarian Pathfinder has died.
Hang on. Am I leaving? Oh. Thought I was leaving for a second.
Confusion and questions. The Nexus now braces for a potential influx of Solarian senators. This is HNS.
I know, I saw there's a marker there for some other event that's going on. Right now we're doing this one, I guess. This one? It's locked. Do I go to it anyway? It's not this one.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
Okay. Let me just get to it then, shall we? There it is.
There. This was no accident.
That looks
she was
cozy.
murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But... wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open till the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
Okay, I'm looking. Is this the one that you were talking about as a secret room? Well, I'm looking.
A hidden door.
Yep. I saw that after.
What do we
I
have
remember
here?
you said that. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's all making sense now. In 2179, once mentioned a storm is coming, said evidence was clear. Meaning? Andromeda, why? Hyperion, still no contact. Where's Alec? Did they get him too?
This is Jean Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me.
Not good enough
And now I
to
can hear them down in the hydroponics
solve
area.
all of this.
They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code. And whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
This is panic
Yes,
room right
deeply
here. It's got a
troubling.
bathroom.
I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Okay, remember it, because I won't. Okay, is there anything else? Why not? Alright. Well, the plot doth thicken! Sometimes when I think all is lost, and then it's not. I like that. I like that when that happens. The display? What? Let me in.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the
This
founder
is
of the
awkward.
Andromeda initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Secret message. Let's get right to the point, shall we?
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now.
I need a
Rerouting
drink.
to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What does that mean, something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps the answer is in your father's final locked memory. It is now available to view in Sam Node.
Let's go check that out.
Is Sam Node here, or do I gotta go to Meridian? Because, yep, I do. But what's this one? Okay. You leave me no choice. Can I climb over? That's what I'm talking about. That's the scientists. Should I go to it, or should I just go? Should I do that one real quick? I don't want to lose the trail. Here's what I'm scared of, because the game does this weirdness where I lose the trail. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll come back. I'll just come back. It's not that far. Oh, I'm just giving him data? Oh, shoot. I already left. I should have waited for your answer. I'm always afraid to switch to whatever else is going on, because then everything gets mixed up, and I think it gets broken somehow.
Hello?
And besides that, I want to know what's going on with this benefactor. I want to know what this surprise is. Children at school? Oh. Man, I should have done that. That's kind of important, isn't it? I'm on a selfish mission right now. After this one, though, and then I can go back and do that one. After this, though, isn't this pretty much it? Isn't this the end? Like, really? Because we'll know everything.
We're in stable orbit.
I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. I feel like my background music is too loud. I can't hear these people when they're talking. I still want to be able to drive around there. I can see shapes of things that look like structures. So it's my understanding, in the new game, they're not going to revisit Andromeda. It's going back to the Milky Way. So I'm curious about that. Why has that guy got a question mark? Does that just mean he sells a bunch of junk? Is that what that means? Just wonder. I mean, Sam, note, I didn't even have to go down a long hallway. There's no security. It was just...
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Play the memory.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted.
Okay, I'm turning
from
the music
final
off.
planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
We gotta hear everything. This is
Castus,
the last thing.
Thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide.
What?
And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you, and ends heaven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right?
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her
What?
real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
What's going on?
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
What? Is she still alive?
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge
She
of this
frozen?
memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Well, I'm not going to be mad because I could see why he did it.
Sam, this is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion,
What?
Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name, Elizabeth Riley.
Okay, hold on. Let's finish.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed
visit her?
himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life.
What?
Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reaper's return was imminent.
Oh my gosh.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the benefactor?
Unknown.
Is the Milky Way okay?
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling.
Oh
Your father
no.
believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Do I have any other questions? No. I'll go in there and see what's going
Got
on.
it. Need
Do
to
you
go
remember the
find Mom.
mission where you saved the terminally ill woman? This was what I was talking about? Oh. I do remember that mission. I was just thinking of that, in fact. Where's the... I don't know where anything is here. Over... I don't know where anything is. So it's here? It should be here? That's my room. Oh, I was going to the room. Now I'm thinking all sorts of things.
Your father's personal logs.
Okay, there it is. Milky Way
We
emergency.
just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell.
Uh-oh.
We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious benefactor.
We still don't know who the benefactor is. Oh, I'll go through here.
Volturian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
It didn't end well. Is this... Okay, so here's my other question. Really, the only time that Andromeda lore crosses Mass Effect lore? That's what I was going to ask you. Because this is the first Mass Effect game I've ever played, and I don't know the story because I don't want to know too much, but I do recall the name Shepard. But I don't want to know too much because I just want to experience it as I play it. And so I didn't look into it too much, but I did happen to see the news that they were going to redo the games.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway.
Nobody's going to be left.
Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Oh man, that would not be good.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your ARGs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here.
Oh
I'm with
no.
Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever.
That'd be part 5
You
then, wouldn't
may
it?
be all that's left.
If they go
Please,
from
don't
this
forget
story
us.
arc.
Keep us alive in your hearts.
But that
Tell
is
children
the
of
story.
the wonders
The Mass
that once
Effect.
were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni.
I guess
Signing off.
they must have survived, huh?
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185.
But that's old history, though, so
It's
maybe they
about
didn't.
Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819.
There's supposed to be a
We reached
DLC
Andromeda, but
for
have no sign
Andromeda
of the Nexus. I have
to save the
same
Clarion arc.
concerns as you.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, the Milky Way... Well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now. I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy, and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Oh, that's depressing. So I doubt there will ever be an Andromeda 2. That's what they said. There probably wouldn't be. This like a separate entity from the rest of Mass Effect. Oh man. Interesting. Do I need to go back to the Nexus? Or is it here? I don't even know.
I can't believe all that happened.
Where am I going? Yeah, it is a shame. Because it got me all hyped up and now it's just going to end and I'm sad about that. I found it. This is the door that was locked that I was frustrated
this
with.
is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
You'll never believe this.
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Hi, Mammy.
Mom, of course. I mean,
What's up, Mom?
hold on a second.
Long time no see.
Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me?
Oh my gosh,
I
he's just
saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder.
still working.
He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
This is so weird.
I don't... How?
I had already accepted
How
that
is it
she was
possible?
gone. Well, Dad never gave up.
Dad loved her that much. He wouldn't give up. Not even at the bitter end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
Was she okay
This
with
is
it?
incredible.
Was the mom
So
okay
Dad
with
being
that?
a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand and then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
That's a
Dad
great
was being
storyline.
Dad.
It's a shame it takes
just
so
glad
long.
she's still
And to
with
think
us.
I almost abandoned it.
Let's get her out of there.
That's
No, I didn't
inadvisable.
either. That was a
Although
lie.
Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Well, we have to cure her. Because, I mean, it's 600 years have passed.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That
Yeah.
was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge.
The
Information
plant.
that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Well, I don't know. Just keep her safe.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Yay! I think we did it. I feel like we're done with everything now.